where trains at, and today you join me at Derby on the Midland Main Line. So being seen services by East Midlands Railway, CrossCountry and some freight as well. Here we find ourselves 170, 110 with the 1110 CrossCountry service from Cardiff Central to Birmingham New Street in its new CrossCountry colour scheme livery, and looks like she's about ready to go. I got here later than I thought I would because the train I was on coming here was half hour late due to a failed train in the Elstree Bournemouth area and a failed freight train in the Kettering area. So there you go. So leading the Birmingham service is 170, 101. What do we have here? We've got a pair of HST power cars. I'm unsure what she's doing, but I'll try to find out in the next clip. As behind me is a service to St Pancras. We'll get you numbers of the Meridian that's behind me. Might be able to change it. So we have 43, actually I don't know. And here we find ourselves 003, I think that says. Service to St Pancras. Now the point is the 1110 East Midlands Railway. Says St Pancras and it is the 003. Lovely stands from drivers and saying soon to arrive in now is 170, 509 with these 1135 East Midlands Railway service from Newcastle to Matlock. And those pair of HSTs were going from Loughborough Bush to Chatterston Sidings. Running 125 minutes early, apparently. Soon to arrive in now 4 minutes late will be 11:24 East Midlands Railway service from Crewe to Newcastle, and that CrossCountry service was actually from Nottingham, not Cardiff Central. So leading in the Newcastle service is 170, 512. Could need a bit of a clean on that rear unit, but still leaving good. Soon to depart, about 3 or 4 minutes late, will be the 11:24 East Midlands Railway service to Newcastle. Lovely time for the driver, thank you very much for and behind me should be the 11:31 CrossCountry service from Edinburgh to Penzance. In fact, here she is. Text you the numbers of that set when she leaves. Soon to depart now will be the 11:31 cross-country service to Penzance. Anything coming now is 170.619 will be 11:35 I think. Cross country says from Nottingham to Carlisle Central. Yeah, but it's definitely up to Cardiff Central from Nottingham. Just trying to figure out what time it's meant to depart here. Find out in the next clip. Soon to arriving now 2 minutes late will be the 11:32 East Midlands Railway service from Chesterfield to St Pancras International. So this service is cancelled between Sheffield and Chesterfield due to a problem with the traction equipment. On this one is 222 See this when she departs, and that Cardiff says is meant to depart at 11:36 apparently. Soon to depart now will be at 11:35. East Midlands Railway says to Matlock. About ready to go now will be the slightly delayed 11:32 East Midlands Railway says to St Pancras International. Soon to arriving now 10 minutes late will be the 11:36. CrossCountry says from Cardiff Central to Nottingham in the form of 170-115. Now departing back 4 or 5 minutes late will be the 11:36. CrossCountry says to Cardiff Central. As incoming now is the 11:45. CrossCountry says to Edinburgh. 2:20.004 leading with 2:20.023 trailing. Bring the surges came from Plymouth, if I'm not mistaken. Double checking that one. Soon to arriving now will be the 11:47. East Midlands Railway says from Newcastle to Crewe, which is 170.514, and now the time is delayed 11:36. CrossCountry says. And that cross-country pair of voyagers is indeed from Plymouth. As I think about ready to go now will be the 11:45 cross-country service to Edinburgh by Leeds. Its next calling point should be Chesterfield. Now the pine is the 11:47. East Midlands Railway says to Crewe. As beside it will be the 11:53. East Midlands Railway says from Newcastle to Nottingham, I believe, or from that lot. It's one of those two. So on the Nottingham service beside it is 170.501. See that when she departs. There goes the Crewe service. Soon to arrive in now, 45 minutes late, will be the 11:09. East Midlands Railway says from St Pancras International to Chesterfield. 222-104. And from what the announcement just said, this train will not be calling at Sheffield due to a broken down train earlier today, from what it says. Well, they're saying that considering it being 45 minutes late, it's probably terminating there to make up time, I would have thought. But still, yes it is. Soon to depart is the heavily delayed 11:09. East Midlands Railway says to Chesterfield. Soon to arrive in now will be the 11:59. East Midlands. CrossCountry says to Nottingham in the form of 170-117. Back ready to go now will be the 11:53. East Midlands Railway says from Matlock to Nottingham. But still, there it goes, off to Nottingham. Soon to arriving now, 25 minutes late, will be the 11:30. East Midlands Railway says from St Pancras International to Sheffield. From 222-102. Was meant to go into platform 3, but as the CrossCountry unit is occupying the platform, it's gone into platform 5 instead. Doesn't make any difference. Most Sheffield services go into platform 5 anyway, so you know. Now the pine is the heavily delayed 11:30. East Midlands Railway says to Sheffield. Now the pine is the 11:59. CrossCountry says from Birmingham New Street to Nottingham in the form of 170-117. Soon to arrive in now is the 12:10. CrossCountry says from Birmingham New Street to Nottingham. Oh no, it's from Nottingham to Birmingham Street, my mistake. In the form of 170, 105. Thank you very much. Okay, it's soon to pass through now. Well, it's something different. A Grand Central, so it's going from Crofton Depot to Barton on Mewood. So Grand Central Adelante. This is something I was not expecting to come through here, but there you go. It's kind of approaching the road. Okay, she's now back on her way bound for Barton on Mewood from Crofton Park Depot. Why that unit's going all the way up to Barton on Mewood, all the way from Crofton Depot. Maybe it's going there for some maintenance, maybe? Could be wrong, but that's just my theory. Now the Pine is the 1210 CrossCountry service to Birmingham Street. Soon to arriving now, 11 minutes late, will be the 12:09. East Midlands Railway service from Chesterfield to St Pancras, which is the return of 222-012, which was the service that brought me here from St Pancras International. See this when she departs. Arriving now is 170-532. From Nottingham to Newcastle. I don't know what time she's meant to be due out here, but I'll find out in the next. Now the Pine is the delayed 12:09. East Midlands Railway service to St Pancras International. Arriving in now is the 1234. East Midlands Railway says to Matlock in the form of 17515. As soon to pass through now is a DB Cargo UK Class 66 going from Wolverhampton to immigrant sidings 66060. Now the pine is the 1224. East Midlands Railway says to Newcastle. The honours for that one. Soon to arriving now, about 25 minutes late, will be the 12:10. East Midlands Railway says from St Pancras International to Sheffield in the form of 222013. Soon to arriving now will be the 1239. CrossCountry says from Birmingham New Street to Nottingham. In the form of 170 116. Delayed 12:10 to Sheffield Parks. Soon to depart now, about 8 minutes late, will be the 12:35. CrossCountry says from Glasgow Central to Plymouth. 220.026 leading. Should have re-forward your unit when she goes by. Sorry, 220.025, not 026. I want 3 things up the rear. Coming in now 10 minutes late will be 222 008 with the 12:30. East Midlands Railway says from St Pancras International to Sheffield. Derby Exeter Park is the nameplate for this unit. And oh my god, that rear unit is filthy as hell. Does need a good old crane, that's for sure. Departing now is the 12:39. CrossCountry says to Nottingham. I think that one. As over there is the delayed 1232. East Midlands Railway says from Chesterfield to St Pancras International. It's about ready to go now. Will be the delayed 1230. East Midlands Railway says to Sheffield from St Pancras International.
During this hot weather, make sure you carry bottled water with you to keep hydrated.
Now the behind is the delayed 1232. East Midlands Railway says to St Pancras International. This is return of 22104. It's our next break of the day. It's a straight line of 66. I'm not sure where this is going to from though. But it's 66, 622 though. Incoming now will be the 1241. CrossCountry says from Plymouth and Cardiff Central to Edinburgh. 220.027 with 221122 on the rear. As incoming now is 170. 273 with that East Midlands Railway says to Crewe. $170,273. Incoming now is the 1250. East Midlands Railway says from Newcastle to Matlock. That's your numbers of that one when you should pass. As off goes is the delay 1241. Cross country says to Edinburgh. And off goes 170,273 off to Crewe. Crossing to the park now is the 1250 East Midlands Railway says to Nottingham from that road. And that cross-country board was actually the side of a 1245 to Edinburgh, not the 1241. Soon to arriving now, 2 minutes late. Cross-country says from Birmingham New Street to Nottingham, which is the return of 170-101, supporting its new cross-country livery. You see this unit go back out when she heads out for Nottingham. Incoming now is the 1300. Cross country says to Newcastle. 220-020 is down there is the delay 1255. Cross country says from Newcastle to Reading via Birmingham New Street. See that one, you see the park. Soon to depart, 5 minutes late, will be the 1255. Cross country says to Reading. As it says to Newcastle, will also be leaving at the same time as well, I imagine. It's 320-016. That's my driver thing going on. As also to point, a few minutes late is the 1259 cross country service to Birmingham New Street. Nottingham, I should say. Soon to arriving now will be the 1310. Cross country says from Nottingham to Birmingham New Street. Which is 170, 115. You know, it says it's going to Nottingham, but in theory it's going to Bedford and Leeds. But I'll double check on that one. About ready to go now will be the 1310. Cross country says to Birmingham New Street from Nottingham. It is off the Birmingham New Street driver must have forgot to change the destination to display Birmingham New Street, not Nottingham.
Platform 6 on the 1309 East Midlands Railway service to London and
As also incoming now is the slightly delayed 1309. East Midlands Railway says from Sheffield to St Pancras International. Sent to depart about 2 minutes late will be the 1309. East Midlands Railway says to St Pancras International from Sheffield. It's 222-102. It's also incoming now. About 7 minutes late will be the 1310. East Midlands Railway says from St Pancras International to Sheffield, worked by one of their 7-car variants through 2 meridians in the form of 222-004. Children's Hospital Sheffield is the nameplate for this one. Soon to depart at 7 minutes late will be the 1310. East Midlands Railway service to Sheffield. Soon to arriving now is the 1325. East Midlands Railway says to Matlock. Which is 170-501. Supporting its supply delivery. Soon to arrive in now is the 1331. CrossCountry says from Glasgow Central to Plymouth. Can't see the numbers of that unit when she goes out. Arriving now 7 minutes late will be the 13:24. East Midlands Railway says from Crewe to Newcastle in the form of 170-517. Now the Pine is the 13:31 cross-country service to Plymouth. I noticed when that Newcastle arrived in, people just rushed to go on that service. Well, I can't say I'm not surprised really. This one is 221159. Now the Pine is the 13:34 East Midlands Railway service to Crewe. As behind me will be the delayed 13:30 East Midlands Railway service to Sheffield from St Pancras International.
Platform 3A of the 13:40 cross-country service to Carlisle Central via Bedford and New Street, calling it first on train, Bedford.
Incoming now is the 13:40 cross-country service from Bedford and New Street to Cardiff Central in a form of 170-117. Coming in now 10 minutes late will be the 13:30 East Midlands Railway service from St Pancras International to Sheffield. On this one is 222020. Soon to arrive in now will be the delayed 13:32 East Midlands Railway service from Sheffield to St Pancras International. Is about ready to go now. Is the delayed 13:30 East Midlands Railway service to Sheffield. So on the St Pancras International service is 222013. See that when she goes out. Departing now is the 13:40 cross-country service to Cardiff Central. Since the part 12 minutes late will be the 13:32 East Midlands Railway says to St Pancras International. As behind me will be the delayed 1336. CrossCountry says to Nottingham. Which is 170, 103. Lovely time from the driver's company. Soon to arrive in now is 221132 with the I think it's the 1341 cross-country says from Plymouth to Dundee. Now the line is the delayed 1336 cross-country service to Cardiff Central. Oh no, it's off to Nottingham. My mistake. Now the plane 3 minutes late is the 1345 cross-country service from Plymouth to Dundee. As behind me is (17509) with the East Midlands Railway service to Crewe from Newcastle. As down there is a East Midlands Railway service working a service to Newcastle. Catch the numbers of that one. See these. Soon to depart now is the 1348 East Midlands Railway service to Crewe. Now the plane is the 1351 East Midlands Railway service from Matlock to Nottingham. Which is 170.515. It's incoming now, it's our final train of the day, it's 13:59. CrossCountry says from Birmingham Street to Nottingham. Which is 170-105. As she rolls in, I should leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you like what you've seen here at Derby, please like and subscribe. Feel free to leave any comments and recommendations of stations that you would like for me to do in the comments below. I'll try to get back to them as soon as possible. I would have got here sooner as I thought, but considering there was disruption on the Midland Main Line this morning, I got here later than usual, but still managed to get those rail adventure HSTs. A Grand Central Adelante make an appearance, and the newly livery CrossCountry 170. Well, this station was a last minute thing because I didn't know where to go last, but there you go. I don't know where my next station will be, but by the time this station is uploaded, it will be in the comments below. So from me here at Derby, I'll see you all later. Take care, guys. And